Hello, folks. My name is Giovanni Galvez from Syncwords. I am the Vice President of Business Development, and today I'm going to talk to you about what Syncwords has in store for 2022. We have a mission to speak to the world, and we want to share that mission for everyone that is using a virtual event platform. And with that, we can take our technology and our human resources and provide real time and pre recorded captions, translations, and subtitles for any main stage, session, or hybrid event. Now, we realize that right now, global cross border, multi language communications are growing, right? Employees are now a global team, not just a local domestic team. We have colleagues all over the world. And just in Syncwords alone, we have an office in Asia, an office in Europe. And of course, communication is really increasingly virtual based. 75% of the world's population doesn't speak English. And of course, we know that people like to consume things in their own language. So Syncwords has this ecosystem where we can take live streaming, live events, pre recorded content. And with Syncwords, we can create caps, subs, and dubs. Now, caps is all about accessibility. People that are hard of hearing or deaf, people that need that level of accessibility, it's there for them in their own language. But what about people that don't speak English or speak another language from the language that you are using to present? That's when our automatic text translations come into play. We have a very accurate system for that. And in the near future, we'll also be able to take that power of live translations and create voice synthesis for both live and pre recorded. Now, one of the things that we talk about is our integration with event platforms. We leverage something called a widget to do something for CART, which is made for accessibility, and add language translations to that. So anyone can go onto their screen and select the language that they want to see. And we have over 100 languages to choose from. We can scale automatically for any event. And the way it works is we understand that those translations need to be accurate. So we have a new feature called Glossaries. And with Glossaries, we can create a translation with something that is pre-set up within our system. We can do a default or a custom glossary, and we can make sure that certain terms are translated the way that we want. And that's how we're able to get a more higher accuracy within our system for translations. So let me explain some use cases here. Let's say your video is in English and you're going to translate certain terms, certain brand names. Well, in the case of certain terms, we want to make sure that they're translated properly. For example, TJ Maxx in the USA is known as TK Maxx in Europe. So we can specify to translate a specific way. And we can do that in a very granular way for each individual language. What about words that you don't want to translate, like Twitch or Target, right? These names can stay the same so that we don't need to have a name that's a brand name translated to its proper translation in another language. The brand name just stays the same throughout the translation process. So, what about after the event when things are said and done? Well, typically people record their live virtual events and they want to put it up on video on demand. This can be done on social media, Vimeo, YouTube, things like this. So we can take the recording of the event and we can have our Syncwords platform clean up the transcript, synchronize the text exactly to the edited recording, and then create a subtitle file that's going to be compatible wherever you want to host your video for people to watch it after the event has concluded. We're very excited to work with you in your next virtual event to make it as accessible as possible. And in the near future, we're also going to provide AI voice dubbing. And that's going to be a wonderful thing because now not only will you be able to read the presentation in the subtitle language of your choice, but you'll also be able to hear it. And that voice synthesis is something special. We'd love to demonstrate that to you. Please reach out to us. Go to syncwords.com. Thank you so much for your time.